Hey, what's going on, guys? Gonna continue playing Galerians, and if you guys didn't catch the last one, basically it's a early survival horror game that involves a bunch of psychic shit. This guy has a bunch of psychic brain blast shit going on. We got Nalcon, which pushes people away. We can fucking immolate people to fire shit, and I'm not fully sure yet why this happens. Like, I drained something, or oh, this is very loud on my shit again. There we go. Who's in here? Usual Enigma. Yeah. I gotta add more to the ECW clips too. Let me see what map is here. Remind myself where I was at. I just watched last night, which Dark Side of the Ring was? Oh, it was the Brawl for All Dark Side of the Ring. That shit was fucking good. It kinda sucks because, like, I know a while ago Beige Frequency was talking about making a video on Brawl for All. I don't know if he still will now, now that they got that Dark Side of the Ring episode. He should, though. Yeah, it's fixed angle and tank controls. I'm just gonna, like, the house I'm in. Oh yeah, I also have amnesia, and this is my house, and I just remembered this is my house. Well, my character just remembered this is my house. What's up, Bushido? Thanks for the host. And also, my camera is getting bright as fuck again, and I don't know what's causing that to happen. So I plan on playing Galerians Ash. I don't know. I guess it depends on how I feel about it after this game. If I want to see what happens or if it's any good. There we go. What's in the refrigerator? Thanks for the host, Moirin. This is one thing that is kind of annoying in this game, but it's common of the time. I know. Where I was in this room before. I fucking screamed though. Like, it took a second for the register, and it was like, ah. But I was in this room before, but I hadn't looked at the things I was supposed to have looked at. Therefore, I couldn't see that sequence yet. Why would anyone do that to my mom? Happy Mother's Day, motherfuckers. What was that scream like? There's another, like... Oh, that was like the Italian Spider-Man scream. The kitchen is spotless. It appears unused for some time. Because somebody didn't make dinner. Which actually reminds me, I was meaning to make an Italian Spider-Man video. See the woods outside. Can I look through the wall and see the woods? I can't. What's going on, Bruno? The doorknob is missing. What? Let me remember what I have again. Backdoor key. I have the paint, the metamorphosis paint thing, and I have the second floor key. It's weird, Rice Load Lover. The PS1 style, playing through the PS2 era and the PS3 era, and everything past that. Thanks for the host, Matija Petrovic. Playing past that when it was new, the look of these games. I would play some PlayStation 2 games and then go back to PS1 and be like, wow, this looks terrible. How did I ever play this shit? But now it's kind of a nostalgic thing to look at a game that looks like this. What kind of face is that? What's up, fish brains? What is it in Ireland? It's like 3 o'clock, right? What's up, Joe? Hello, Joe. That actually, you know, that fucking old lady from The Simpsons in the arcade game where it's, no, actually, no, that's not the one that freaked me out. The Hello Joe was, the Flanders grandmother. But then, the episode of The Simpsons, when they're playing that Punch-Out ripoff game and Homer's, like, trying to get good at it and shit, no, this isn't where I need to be. There's an arcade game in there where it might have been a different episode because they went to the arcade a few times and there were a few random games in there. But it was the one where it was like you got to avoid getting hugged by grandma or something. Like that one used to freak me out when I was a kid for some reason. You know what? Like me talking the whole time, I wasn't paying attention all to where I was going. Oh, yeah, here's the other bathroom. I already got the shit I needed in. I think the key was in there. What up, Tristan? Yeah, the scary clown bed one was good. That was the Hello Joe episode. Hello, Joe! Doing that repetition that the Simpsons did so much, like the Lisa Needs Braces thing, but it was, hello, Joe. There were a lot of, like, mashup memes with that part, too. Oh yeah, that's like the liquor cabinet back there. I'm actually... Oh, wait a second. Was there other stuff I could do here? I don't know. Let me walk around to the front. What up, Roshazila? Quinn? Oh, yeah, glad you like the videos. Actually, you know what? Speaking of videos, I probably, like... I forgot about the Italian Spider-Man thing until I was just until that fucking shitty scream. But thinking about that put the Italian Spider-Man video back on my schedule. Oh, okay, yeah, I can't do that one. That one, I've been meaning to do a video on, what video? What fucking, oh, yeah, the fucking, Slapchop guy. Because I want to do a series on infomercials and shit. And I feel like the Slapchop guy is a good bridge for that. Because he's an internet guy, but he's also... Alright, let me just check any of these things. Yeah, like, he was like an internet thing, but he was also an infomercial thing, so it's kind of, a little bit of both. Oh, there's space shit in there. Look at that, makes you want to play the Journeyman projects. Oh, someone had asked what camera I used. It's a Sony Alpha 6400. Which is good for... I purposely got it. Because, thank you, Hugger Derek. I've made homemade ranch before, I haven't. But I purposely got the 6400 because it was a camera at that level... Like, the level of quality that I could afford that didn't have that half-hour time limit to prevent overheating that a lot of these cameras do. And it doesn't overheat either. So, like when I shoot a video, it'll be, like, an hour... 40 minutes to an hour it averages to shoot. And, Tora, thanks for the bits. I keep on pressing a button that I have no use for. Alright. I have the second floor key. I wish the map in this gave me a better indication of what direction I'm looking at and shit, but... Regardless. Alright. So I came out of there. We got, I believe this is the bathroom here. Or I used to use a C9, I believe it was a C920. I gave it away. My friend wanted to get some shit started. But I think this was the save room here. What's up, Drake? The pirate. Yeah, oh, it's another bathroom. But yeah, the C920, it was the second camera that I used on the channel. What up, Derby Cthulhu? The first one was, I forgot what, it was another Logitech, but it was like a 720p gray Logitech that I don't even remember what the actual model number was called. It might have actually been a C900 and not a C920, I don't remember. Did the C920 come out recently? Because I think there was one that came out recently. What's up, Tofu the Survivor? Actually, no. Alright, so I started with the shitty Logitech. Then I was using my phone for a bit. Nice selfies. What did I have at that point? It might have been like a Galaxy Note 6 or something. Because it was a while ago at this point. Or maybe it was a Note 7? Not a Note, like the Note that I have, I think is the first time I had a Note. Oh yeah, it's this fucking room with the missing balls. Thanks for the sub, Sparrow. I didn't see the new update for Mortal Kombat 11, but I did see people are bitching about the DLC, like about the cost of it. Like it's so the price point makes that whoever bought the DLC early didn't get their money's worth or something. Oh, a doorknob. I was totally here before too, and I just didn't see that doorknob. Alright. Backseating is like, it's like telling me where stuff is. Like if I'm like trying to figure out a puzzle, telling me the solution, like that kind of shit. Oh, and that's the save room. Don't need to go back here. Alright, so let's fix that fucking door. Actually, what I noticed, for some reason, YouTube lately really badly wants me to watch Jim Sterling videos. I haven't watched Jim Sterling in a long fucking time, but every single day now, like the past week or so, I open up YouTube and there's a Jim Sterling video on my homepage. And finally today, I watched his video about Mortal Kombat 11 to see what the fuck the fuss is about. And apparently it's from, as I can tell, it's basically, like, the Mortal Kombat 11 thing is, like, people are mad that they bought a game early and now it's cheaper. So it's like, that happens with everything. Two Wheel Union, I do have a Discord. I think it's linked in the panels down below somewhere. I'm not in there a lot, but I pop in every once in a while. I don't really, in general, I don't like to use Discord. Actually, like, I opened up Discord for the first time in months the other day, and I had a message from, Andrew, Hugbees TV, he wanted to play Halo like months ago, and I was like, yo, I just saw that. Like let me know on like Twitter, because I'm never on Discord. It's weird how like that sometimes that just happens with. Oh, there's enemies in this game. I just remembered. Well, you guys are about to see the fucking brain blast. See, sometimes his brain just freaks out, which it makes you really fucking powerful in that way, but at the same time, it constantly drains your health. So you gotta take the Delmator to fix your brain. Thanks to Wheel Union. Have I heard the trailer for The King of Staten Island? What is that? Fucking, movie about Joey Salads? Oh, Lyriel, yeah, there's HP and AP. I think the AP, like, I'm still not 100% sure on what the AP is. HP is obviously your health. I think the AP might have to do with, I'm not even sure, because, like, alright, so, like, the Nalcon there, it's the amount of, like, that's the amount of ammo, essentially. I think when the AP fills, that's the amount. I think it's when the AP fills, that's when I get that brain blast shit. Yeah, I'm assuming it's attack power. Okay, now I got the front door. Yeah, and yeah, it's 100%, it's tank controls just like Resident Evil 1. And I was saying this before, well, I was saying this the last time, in this kind of a game with fixed camera angles, I find that tank controls are so much better. Because you're not suddenly holding your control in the wrong direction when the camera angle changes. Thanks, Jade Drake. See the entrance hole below it. Thank you for letting us know how floors work. You go up the stairs and then you can see down. Wow, thank you, game. And then if I go down the stairs, I can look back up. Alright, where's people? I hear oh, there. Nope. Oh, he has psychicness too. Yeah, I think the AP fills up a little bit as I attack people. Thanks for the sub, Demix. What's going on, drunk I am, sir?
Pascal, suspicious-looking men in black coats have been lurking around my house lately.
Well, we can't keep them together.
I love these fucking potato heads they gave people
exactly
in this era of games.
We have to separate them. I'll take Lilia away from here.
Thank you for everything.
Wait, is my guy the one with the brain wrap, or is the other kid?
Hidden.
Delmator. Is someone in here played the sequel to this? Is the sequel to this any good? Thanks for the sub, I69 Grizzly Bears. Because I am enjoying this game so far. I probably will actually wind up finishing it, but I don't know if I'm going to want to play the sequel or not. Sequel's on PS2, right? Galerians Ash? Yeah, I have a lot of, I'm satisfied with the selection of emotes I got here. I don't know how the fuck, like, now that I'm partnered, they have a thing where it's like you can just instantly have the emote. But somebody had to manually approve my blackface Justin Trudeau. I feel like I missed something in here. Yeah. Thanks, VW Variety. V4 Variety. Wow, I can't read. Can't read no more. Moirin, didn't they reject your panties originally? I thought I remember you telling me, like, you tried to submit panties emojis and they said it was, no good. It's all overgrown. No one's been taking care of it. Oh, they rejected the name, but the actual panties emote. Alright. So if I made Justin Trudeau blackface, or like Justin Trudeau N-word or something, they probably would have rejected it. But just having it, I mean, it's literally a picture of the president, the Prime Minister of Canada. So, you know, like what the limit of it is, Justin Trudeau could copyright strike me. Oh wait, I think I passed by the door here. True don't. False dough. Wait, what's... Did I not go in the store? This map's very disorienting to me. Even for simple things like that. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's where the guy came at me. We didn't, you know what I mean. The Alberto Del Rio thing. What did he do this time? Did he get in a gunfight with somebody? Too wide to step over. Let me look around. Wow, I didn't even know anything. I just assumed he got into some kind of crime, half as a joke, but apparently he literally did get arrested. What did he do? Library. Sexual assault, really? I would have assumed it was like fighting or gun violence or some shit. Because that was the whole thing with Sin Cara. He had gotten into some kind of altercation. Although I think it was Sin Cara who pulled a gun on him back when they were both working in Mexico. Chapter 1. The Future of Self-Replicating Computers. 9th generation bio/neurocomputers, including the current Mars, use the improved CQ learning method to read data from the outside world, thereby greatly developing its self-organizing function for the nurturing and forming of the abilities it requires. The author's theory deals with raising learning efficiency, implementing sensory data, self-decision, and self-repair processes, and enhancing genetic algorithms by replacing the improved CQ learning method with the DH learning method. Introducing Dr. Pascal's new bioelement/JCN technology into this theory raised the threshold for a biocomponent CPD, cell population doubling number, enabling a system mechanism that guarantees long-term and stable operation. The result was 1 Mbit class precision, which had not been possible with the conventional biocomponents. You got a book entitled The New Replicative Computer Theory. Was that supposed to be lore? Nothing but book. That's the only thing going on in here, too. Oh, never mind. There's a square hole in the center. I guess I'm gonna need to get a square thing and a circle thing. Nothing but computer books. Help computer. Hype train success. Whoa. Alright, time to jump down to that fucking hole. Help computer. Nalcon is that psychic force weapon that I have. Well, attack that I have. Oh. Oh, I made it. I thought it was going to go down below. Have I played Cool Deca? I haven't. These toys look vaguely familiar. I can't psychic touch them. This place seems familiar. I must have lived here. Damn, whatever that face thing is, he must really like that. It's all over the fucking place. This is my room. A brawler horror. Like nightmare creatures?
Albert,
oh, there we go.
Rion's fever won't break.
Don't worry. It'll break by morning.
I hope so. I'm so sorry, Rion. Won't you find it in your heart to forgive us?
I couldn't find another safe place to hide it. If it fell into Dorothy's hands... Dr. Pascal also agreed that there is no other way. I'm so sorry, Rion. Humankind's future is in your hands.
Rion, please forgive us for doing this to you.
I promise that it was supposed to be Leon. Like, there's no way this kid's name wasn't supposed to be Leon. And they just called him Rion because you know how it goes. Oh, Mr. X lost some weight. RE4 or Dino Crisis? I would definitely prefer them to remake Dino Crisis. Because RE4 is already kinda close to how the more modern Resident Evils are. Sup, Leo Mitt. Another bathroom. These people love pissing and shitting. I never played Dino Crisis 2. Only the first one. Actually, the first one was one of the first streams I ever did, too. Well, now we know how windows and balconies work. You can look in a window. You can look down from a balcony. It's locked. Yeah, I agree with that, Bakatori. Oh, I'm spazzing out. When you're a kid that looks all creepy like that, they should just know you're gonna have psychic powers. This time his mouth didn't even fucking move. Yeah, I'm not really into RE6. I unlocked the Ada quest in that, and I just never finished it. Bunch of junk in here. I know. What's up, new shug? Died. So there's nothing for me to get in here, huh? But now that I saw that cinematic, I'm assuming that when I go back, something's gonna happen now. Oh, so let me just make sure there's not like a thing. I don't think the back door key would work there. At least RE6 had Mercenaries game though. There's a hole on the floor. It's too wide to step over. I feel like he's gonna miss the distance. No. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And Mr. X was walking around down there, so there will be a fight. What direction though? I guess I'll be able to save before. Yeah, this game, Gideon's Hornblower, I remember seeing this advertised in game magazines. And because the main character is so fucking weird looking, I always wanted to play it, but I just never got around to it until now. This is, I think it came out around the same time as Resident Evil 3, but I don't remember what year that was exactly. With your murky ass pond. Yeah, I guess I need to go in the other direction in there. Because there's no reason for me to think that shack would be open yet. Do I like the band Death Grips? I enjoyed the albums when I listened to them, but it's not something I would like. I don't think I ever listened to like any of their stuff more than once. Maybe there is no cinematic here. What up, Samil? Alright, so what the fuck is going on here? I think I gotta go to the other side of the building still. Because it showed me looking... It showed me when I looked down through the hole. Showed me the guy walking for a reason. I think there were plans to have a cinematic camera angle option for Resident Evil 3, but it didn't pan out. Like it made, like the way they were making the game, it didn't work out right. Wasn't crazy about Resident Evil 3 though. Maybe I'll encounter him in that hallway because that's where it has the music. Even though the music was there before. The remake, Resident Evil 3 remake, it was... Like, it wasn't terrible. But... Yeah, 3 ball and 9 ball gone. It wasn't terrible, but... I don't know, I just didn't find it to be enjoyable. Like, it wasn't that tense, it was super linear. And the only parts that were, like, challenging were, like, really fucking annoying. Like, all the Carlos parts were dumb, like, they were just obnoxious. That scene in the hospital where you gotta keep them from breaking through the door, fuck that scene. Am I gonna still play The Last of Us Part 2 or nah? Because horror games have always had dumb storylines in the past. What's gonna stop The Last of Us 2 from being spooky? I mean, I don't play games because they're spooky. I play games because I want them to be good. And I don't like the idea of playing a game where, spoiler alert I guess, you play a game and a half with, you play the first game and a half of the second game with these characters, and then all of a sudden you become the characters that kill the characters you like for the sake of subverting expectations. I'm good with that. It's like taking what pissed people off about Resident Evil, Metal Gear Solid 2 and making it worse. I'm getting confused here. And also, it's kind of, yeah, I feel like there should be, like, something more in here besides... But the only quest item type thing that I have is that painting. Doorknob was in here. And plus, like, yeah, it's... The first Last of Us, I feel, had a decent enough balance of being a story-based game and having gameplay. But if a game becomes all about what the story is gonna be, like, I'd rather just watch a fucking movie. Have I watched The Midnight Gospel? I haven't. I mean, it's weird with The Last of Us because I feel like people over the years had already soured on the first one. To the point where people were exaggerating how much of a walking simulator the first one was. Well, yeah, I mean, I think there's just this thing in games in general where there's certain people in gaming who want to prove how much that games are art. And I used to like be in that camp where it's like, yeah, games could be art, I guess. But then you realize it's like it gets to a point where then people want to like get like way too fucking pretentious about it and like just like prove how art they are. Hence the walking simulator trend. I don't know if you would call it a trend because it's not like that's completely taken over gaming. It's just a big indie gaming thing, I guess, that sometimes goes out into the AAA world. What's up, Cujo? Yeah, exactly. Grizzly Bears, like Oscar bait movies. The only thing I can think here is that I have got to go to a place where another cinematic is gonna suddenly happen. Maybe I do need to go back upstairs. Or maybe I need to check that shed again. The music in that hallway that kind of resembles the Resident Evil 1 mansion, it even the music there kind of resembles the Resident Evil 1 hallway music. Or lobby music, I guess. Favorite point and click? Probably the original Maniac Mansion, to be honest. Was that the thing I had to see? This game was by ASCII. I wonder if I used to sit here. Gotta look at my fond memories of sitting places. It's a pretty good game. It's not without its issues, but as far as PlayStation survival horror games that are in Resident Evil or Silent Hill go, it's pretty good. What's up, funny J-Ball? What's up, better devils of all mankind? Rows of books. Nothing useful here. The fucking shitty plants that no one's taking care of. Notebook that I can't look at. That's a big ass fucking notebook that's on both sides of the desk. Thanks for the sub, Rhodes. Double dick guy video. I always wondered, well, not always wondered, since they put it out, if that was a video where I was like, man, this guy's like totally gonna reach out and say something, but it didn't happen, which is interesting. Because some of those stories you cover, and I just get an inkling that the people are gonna reach out. That one it didn't happen with, though. I also had a feeling that it was going to happen with the Our First Time video. Because I actually, like, after I put the video up, I had heard stories of them bothering people who mentioned the Malaysia flight shit. But they, to my knowledge, never attempted to reach out to me after it. Which, like, a lot of times people are like, oh, why don't you get, like, interviews and shit like that? And it's like, first off, like, I don't find interviews particularly interesting personally, and then it's like a lot of these people are fucking nuts that I don't want to have contact with. Hell yeah, thanks Dr. Dirty Sanchez. Alright, so there's like a jewelry box that involves those. Nothing here. Or one YTM&D related video that I was thinking of doing was the alternate dimensions. Can I meet the trumpet guy? There's a hole in the floor. Oh, we know we can jump this. Wait, really now? So now I just can't make that jump anymore? I really hope that's not like a randomized thing. Like now I really don't now I'm really fucking lost. Am I playing on a PS3? No, I'm playing on an emulator. Same photo as the one in the hospital. I recommend you buy the game. I mean, if you want to spend your money like that, go ahead. I thought this game had like a pretty high resale for a game of this time period, so I wouldn't buy it. Balls here. That's the stuff that was in the shed. balls of God. Maybe I could do an episode on Tom Green's fucking ball cancer. So I remember that being like a pretty interesting story arc. Happened at like the height of his show, and then he did an episode about his fucking losing his balls or whatever the fuck. I don't know, I'd originally wanted to do an episode about Tom Green's call-in show that 4chan pranked the fuck out of. But there's not a lot of episodes around. What I really wanted to find was a clip of the pool. Are the balls in the pool? They must be in the pool. Yeah, I could do one about Tom Green on the whole. Actually, you know what? A while ago, Lower as Wonder Bread was supposed to be doing an episode about Tom Green, but I don't think he ever finished it. But anyway, like Tom Green, during that Colin show, was the first person I ever heard pronounce memes as memes. Like, they kept on calling in, like, asking him to do a bow roll and shit like that. But at the time, too, like, people, like, had only just started calling them memes. And you really never heard that word said out loud. And, like, frankly, back then, the pronunciation of meme, to me, I would have thought it would have been, like a meme or something, like the word memetic. It just would have made more sense to me. Or like mimic, you know? Alright, this pond is very murky. There's gotta be a reason why it showed me the pond when I looked at that shit, though. And there's car tracks going to the fucking pond. Pond is very murky. Tracks head into the pond. And the balls ain't in here. Unless there's like some way to drain the pond, maybe? Window is shut. Basically, yeah, it's a survival horror game with like some vague weeb elements. You know what, I'm just gonna try jumping back up again and seeing what happens if, with that hole jump. Because at this point, I'm out of ideas. It might be, like, maybe I need to tap the button, because I did tap the button the first time I did it. 'Cause, like, the stuff past the hole is really the only stuff that I didn't look at again. What system do I make all my videos on? I make all my videos on PC. Oh yeah, the fucking bedroom again. Later, Cujo. The wall is a different... Oh, really, motherfucker? I had to see that fucking wow, that's what it was. The vaguely discolored wall. Because that's what happens in a house. And all that did was put me back down here and made a shortcut. I guess, like, yay, now I don't need to do the hole anymore. There's got to be more to it than that. It's not all that just for a shortcut, right? A shortcut that it can be circumvented. Maybe there's something more to this bathroom. I didn't really give it a good inspection. There's that fucking pool again, man. See into the house. I think maybe there's more to that balcony, but I don't know. Remember Outlast? Yeah, I only ever played Outlast on, that's the desk downstairs. What's up, Peter the Brewer? That's a desk with the notebook downstairs. Wow, the Packard Bell living room. My first exposure to having a computer, that fucking Packard Bell shit. Is that a butterfly box like in Resident Evil? But yeah, I only played Outlast on my friend's PlayStation share thing like once. Alright, so this locked door here shows me that desk downstairs. Does that mean the key's down there? Oh, wait a second. I do have a second floor key. Maybe it opens multiple doors. I think I tried that before. Yeah. What's going on, Razor? Alright, I guess I'll go back downstairs and investigate that desk again. I mean, now that I'm going through this area here, that Mr. X guy might be wandering around, because now I went down the way I was supposed to go down. There's gotta be some crazy actually, wait, I think there were enemies in this room that I already killed. Hence the crazy music. Alright, that's... We've already, Although, you know what, let me take a look at that thing one more time to see what it's showing me with the fucking pool. What's going on, Random Ross? How you doing? Yeah, that's showing me... Pool. What? Wait, so one was showing me the pool, and the other one's showing me that stuff that's inside the shed. Would I consider doing a video on Chip Chan? I don't remember which one is Chip Chan. Every time someone brings up Chip Chan, I think of Chin Chan, which is definitely a very different thing. I was also thinking about doing a video on Creepy Chan. Might as well save in here now. And there's also apple milk something or other. It's like the first as far as I know, like basically like the first 4chan waifu. Well, let me not say that, because a significant portion of the site fucking hated her. No apple milk. Like, this chick was a few years before Boxy. What's up, Ampers, Broster? I'm enjoying Galerians, although I feel that the way a lot of the puzzles are in the game is just designed in a way that makes you wander around needlessly. Favorite SpongeBob episode would probably be the one where he goes and dries out in Sandy's little hovel. There are enemies, but I killed all the ones that are in this area. It's taken me a really long time to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do right now. I thought I had it figured out, but all I did was open up a shortcut. But now I gotta find a desk. That's the shortcut. There was a desk with a notebook somewhere. And I can't remember which room it was, and the map in this game sucks ass. Keep on running back to the same fucking rooms, too. Yeah, it's funny. I see you guys spamming the fake favorite questions, and it's always weird to me too. Like obviously you guys are like putting like fake. Oh yeah, this is just the end of this corridor with nothing in it that I need to do. When people are like honestly asking you questions like, yo, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite song? What's your favorite this and that? I always want like. It's one of those things that I always gotta wonder, do you really, like, care to know the answer to that, or are you just, like, doing it because that's the thing people ask? Because I can't fathom a situation in which I really badly want to know, like, someone's favorite anything. Like, even if it's, like someone I'm dating, like, what does it matter what you, especially, and, like, insignificant things. Like colors and whatnot, like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. That's what makes sense. They're just trying to get any kind of interaction. Yeah, I guess you do have to keep tapping the button and that's how it works. Fuck, there was a question that came up that I was going to answer and I fucking forgot it. Oh, this art. So this was the room. I look at this, and I look at that locked door, and it's showing me this. It's all overgrown. No one's been taking care of it. Thanks for the sub, Juggalo. What the fuck? Like, I can't take that painting off the wall. Some sort of... Nope. I know it's the notebook, but I can't take the fucking notebook. Yeah, this is gonna another case when I finally get to the solution of it. I know it's gonna be it's gonna be like stupidly obvious. But I mean, yeah, whatever it is in here. Is that a key on the desk? Oh, wow. See, I wasn't used, like, most of the items in this game don't actually look like anything. Like, usually you're just clicking aimlessly on the desk and hoping there's an item there. Like, now that we're gonna get into another room, you'll see what I mean. Hell yeah, Juggalo. Do I like Viking metal? I mean, I like Amon Amarth. The idea that there's more than one Viking metal band is kind of silly to me. Like, that's something that I can't... It doesn't really need to be a subgenre. It should be just, like, one band's gimmick. But Amon Amarth is good. Although, you know what? I saw them live not that long ago. Like, see, recovery capsule. Alright, so there's a recovery capsule. Do you see any recovery capsule, what I was looking at? No, it's nothing. Alright. But anyway, I might as well refill my Nalcon. Yeah, usually the items just don't look like anything. Better devils, because it's such a specific thing that it's... I guess, like, the more, like, niche down something is, the more, like, anything else just kind of feels like an imitation. It's like if I made a band that was, like, space alien metal, and then, like, and we had a show where we dressed up like aliens, or whatever the fuck, and then a bunch of other bands popped up and did that, and alien metal became a genre, it would feel kind of fucking lame to me. My dearest Rian, I cannot bear to think that writing the activation system to your brain may one day endanger you. Please forgive us for our harsh decision. We'll always be with you, Elsa. Got a letter from your mom. The alien metal, I imagine, to be honest, if it was a real thing, a round hole in the jewelry box, and oh, so it's in one of these sinks in the many bathrooms in this fucking house. I can't do weird psychic damn. Mom and dad sleeping in separate beds. Fucking dorks. They're like, alright, we have 2 kids with crazy psychic powers. Our fucking sex life is over. I don't know, I think having... I would think having more of them would make it get stale faster. Thanks for the sub, phone dog. But I know the round hole. So when I looked at the impressions in those like holes in the walls, there was also a round hole of that, and when I looked at it, it showed me that jewelry box. I think it was a different sink. I do have a Patreon. I think it's linked in the thing down below, in the panels. And on that, I have, there's a thing where you can get the first draft of a video I make, where I usually do one where it's, like, just the skeleton of the movie. I mean, of the video, without, you know, any added music or video effects or something. That usually is out a few days before the video. So it comes down to, like, whichever you want. Alright, bathrooms. There's 3 bathrooms in that house. I already looked at one of them. I think Patreon, I think, is you get more of a percent on Patreon. Carnivoa, it's a Resident Evil type game where I'm some kid with crazy psychic type powers. I think that's it, Dr. Zerdy Sanchez. Oh yeah, thanks. Damn, did this kid actually leave because I didn't answer the penis butler question? Oh, here's a different bathroom. It was specifically a sink, though. Like, that penis butler shit, that was, like, the caliber of, like, a person on Twitter who spams, like, every Keemstar Dolan Dark Grande tweet with, like, unrelated Shrek memes. That's, like, the Twitch version of, like, spamming that kind of shit, hoping to get attention. Oh! What? Why is my...
This is a new ring we had made. Your father has one just like it. Isn't it beautiful? But remember, it's a secret.
Okay.
You're such a good boy, Rian.
See, that's one of the annoying things about this game. That, like, there is no reason for me to go into that room again. But stuff happened because I did that. Hell yeah, thanks for the pledge, John. At the $1 pledge, you basically get the weekly audio recording thing that I do, which I'll probably record today after this stream. Might as well save again because we made a tiny bit of progress. Yeah, I mean, the voice acting was just bad in this time period because I think they just didn't give a shit. Like, we weren't at a point where video games wanted to be respected as art. It was just, here's a thing we're gonna sell. And yeah, I have like a push attack and a fire attack. I think this was another bathroom here. Oh, this is that same bathroom I looked at before. But I still haven't learned my way around this house, and everything kind of looks samey in it, which doesn't help. But, alright, so we got the bathroom that was over here. Was there not a bathroom all the way on the other side? any of the bands I've been in ever play Syracuse? Maybe. I think so, but oh, this isn't where I want to go.
You're everything that's gone wrong in this world.
Thanks to the sub, David Bloody Cage. Wait a la Martine. Syracuse. I forgot what's in Syracuse. Thanks, Ryan Miller. My first band was a band called Severed, which was kinda... It was kind of like around like deathcore type stuff, but a little bit before then, so it was kind of like more hardcore-y hardcore. Thanks, Grumar5.
Welcome to my world, bitch.
What's going on, Beer Man? Like the thing about it was, like the band that was in Severed was around a long time before we recorded anything. So it kind of went, it traversed a bunch of different subgenres, like through like my high school shit and past it. Yeah, I heard of Anal Cunt. One of those bands that the gimmick of the band was better than the band itself. What's going on, Baker Doze?
I remember this game when a channel called Red Supora played it years ago. I miss that channel.
Thanks, Super Cold Steak. No, I keep on fucking backtracking around here. And like not finding the fucking room I'm looking for. The only time I really got screwed by promoters was when I was on tour with The World We Knew. And, oh, wait, actually, no, when I was in Severed, there was some shitty fucking show in Long Island. That it's like, if you draw in the city, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to draw in Long Island, because it's two totally different fucking markets. So, we're playing a show in Long Island, and like the draw sucks ass. And originally they wanted us to sell tickets, but we were like, no, we're not from Long Island. We're not going to sell tickets in Long Island. And they agreed to that. And then because the draw was bad, oh yeah, this is the other fucking bathroom. But there was a third bathroom, I guess. Like, let me... Yeah, because there was no... Like, they agreed to us not selling tickets on the show. And then the show didn't do so well. So they tried to say, oh, well... we need you to give us this and that much money. And it wasn't even like... It's like, normally in those kind of situations, you figure it's gonna be like some like scummy, like old, like... shady promoter dude. But it wasn't. It was like some wiener fucking kid. And I was like, I was kind of like, no, we're like, that wasn't the fucking deal. We told you what the situation was. We're not paying you shit. And then my guitar player started like reaching in his pockets, like give the kid money. I'm like, no, like don't give him any fucking money. Like this is, like you can't turn around because the show like didn't do as good as you thought it was gonna do. That you changed the fucking deal on the spot. Fuck that. I remember too, like, while this whole conversation was going down, the kid's girlfriend was watching, so, like, after all that, the kid, like, wanted to look like a total fucking pussy in front of his girlfriend, too, which was, like, a bonus. Alright, so, like, these are all the fucking rooms up here. There's nothing else up here to look at. I don't think. But yeah, like then on tour, like there was more of that. Like we didn't really have so much problems with that locally. Especially like New York is I imagine like most like local music scenes are like this, where it's kind of like if anyone is like doing shady shit promoting wise, everyone else is gonna fucking hear about it, and you're not gonna be able to do anything anymore. You'll be ostracized, or you know, get the shit knocked out of you. So you don't really have too much of that kind of stuff happening locally, but on tour it's a different story. And even then, it like doesn't happen that much. But there were a few times when I was on tour with The World We Knew. Actually, shit, I remember there was, now that I'm thinking about it, there was this one time in Canada. Shit, was there another room in, like, with a fucking sink in it or something? Because, like, the thing is, none of these bathrooms that I looked at again this time had a fucking sink. I'm looking for a fucking sink so I can get that fucking piece. That's the room with the save thing. The game is louder than my voice. I just gotta put it down. Alright, that was the pool room. This was the other room. That's not the room I'm looking for. But yeah, in Canada, like it was a situation where we had a contract. And they decided they weren't gonna pay because the show didn't do enough money to pay the contract. And it's like, listen, that's when you signed the fucking contract, that's your fucking problem. If you didn't think the show was gonna like do the numbers that it did, then you should have signed the fucking contract. Yeah, like this is another bathroom, but there's no sink. So yeah, like they weren't gonna pay over that, and then the tour manager yelled at the promoter and made her cry, and then oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Made her cry, and then suddenly the money appeared.
No, go away.
I know. There was another time, I forgot, I think it was like down south somewhere, I don't even remember where this was. And there were two such stories like this. One of them I was there for, one of them I wasn't there for. Oh, I psychicked the ring out of the fucking drain. Alright, so now I can put it in that jewelry box that was upstairs. So it was down south somewhere. And and this show did good. There was no reason for any of the bands to not be paid. But it was just like the promoter tried to skip out. And but then like, you know, people from the local scene knew where this guy fucking lived, so we pulled up to like where this guy lives. And if I recall this time, he tried to pay us with his fucking Xbox. I think that was the Xbox one. And then there was another time when, like, before I was in that particular band. And it was another one of those kinds of situations. And instead of paying, the promoter offered for our vocalist to fuck his girlfriend instead of paying the band. Like, that is like the ultimate cuckoldry. But that one happened. I wasn't in the band for that one. I don't think he fucked her. I think it was another situation where suddenly all the money that didn't exist appears. If I recall the story properly, and this isn't my story, this is a story I was told. If I recall the story, I believe that after the money was given, it was still, like, the offer for him to fuck her was still there because she was, like, into him or something like that. They must have had some kind of, like, arrangement. Honestly, like, thinking about this situation, like, that maybe the whole fucking thing might have been a setup for, to just create a situation where he fucks her. West Coast tours are rough because there's Alright, yeah. So I got this, the round hole in it. West Coast tours are rough because there's like you're talking like 16-hour fucking drives, sometimes more. And with like local touring being what it is these days, there's like unless like we're on like a much larger tour package, there's no way we could feasibly do a West Coast tour. Wow, Papa's ring. Alright, now I have both rings and I can go back to the library. Why the fuck does like the game is getting so bright? Oh, monkey guy. Ugh. There's any more of you here? I think there is. I think I hear monkeys in here. Monkeys are dead. And I'll take my brain pills so I don't have a fucking death seizure. So when your AP bar fills up, you get like you lose control of your psychic powers, which makes you lose health, but at the same time, like, you fuck people up with it. Yeah, I think the library was on the other side of this. Yeah, he's even got a choker and shit. Oh no. I'm just gonna do one of these. Oh, I'm in the wrong room. I thought I was being slick. Did I ever watch Elfin Lied? I did. I think on my guitar channel that I don't really use anymore, I had a cover of Elfin Lied on there too. Like the stuff that was kind of like just like reissues of my old Instagram stuff. The combat in this game's kind of wonky. Get up, monkey magic.
This is the rest of my money. Love ya.
Hell yeah, thanks, Cherry. Alright, this is getting kind of goofy. Now he's dead. Alright, here we go. This is where I need to be. This is round hole. And square hole. Well, the bookcase moved. Who saw that coming? What's this fart music, though? Alright, let me check that I have... You know, I might as well refill the red, too. Just to clear the inventory.
Been watching the channel for a while, but this is my first time in the stream. Keep up the vibes and use this money for GeoBasket.
Hell yeah, thanks Mayo Defender. You know what, actually today I picked up the, I had never had a pair of Jordan 1s, and I wound up picking up the, what should we call it? The Royal Toes. That just came out. Although then I saw like people made like the mock-up versions of them. Interconnected computers. So this is like the
dear
computer.
son Rion, if you ever get this message, your mother and I have probably already been killed. But before you start mourning our death, there is something you must do. 7 years ago, Dr. Pascal, a friend of mine, completed a next-generation computer named Dorothy. Dorothy was a revolutionary computer with the ability to make its own decisions and repair itself. Under her own power, Dorothy grew completely new cellular circuits, enabling her to abandon her old system kernel. Her growth continued smoothly, and before long, she was controlling her senior computers and rose to the status of Michelangelo City's mother computer. That was when Dorothy's insanity...
Yeah, 100% plot dump.
She began wondering why such an inferior system such as humankind should not be wiped out. And why she could not kill people, even though people kill each other. So I told her about the existence of God. I told her that God was the master of creation. God created humankind, and our fate is in his hands. No one can deny this.
What a pookums.
In Dorothy's case,
why is his
creator
mouth
was
slowly
humankind.
opening to show his teeth?
In other words,
You look like fucking Donkey
Dorothy's
Kong.
God was humankind. She must obey the fate we decide for her. It appeared Dorothy accepted this and began serving humankind again. However, she secretly began simulating God's existence over and over again until she reached her final solution. Her solution
This is starting to look pretty cool.
was the family program. Dorothy placed the city's memorial hospital.
Like, it's starting to
under
look like
control,
a Darren Gray video almost.
and then began genetic experiments on humans. She wanted to create a race of humans with psychic powers and absolute loyalty to her. She called them Galerians.
Oh, it's the
And
name of the
she was their
game!
God and creator. Dorothy was trying to create her own world, with herself as God. The family program was a ritual for her to become God. However, Dr. Pascal and I had a backup plan in case Dorothy went out of control. In Lilia's mind,
Oh, those are those
we
fetus
hid a
things I saw
virus
before.
program that could destroy Dorothy. And in your mind, we hid a program for activating the virus. That was 5 years ago. Dorothy fears the virus program more than anything else. Only you can retrieve the virus program from Lilia's mind. My dear son, the future of our race is in your hands.
Oh, we're gonna secure a future
Kind.
for psychic children. Oh, the fart music again. Pretty much, Carnival, they basically, like, this whole game, you're kind of, like, going along so far with only, like, a vague idea of what's going on, and then this guy just laid out everything that's going on in the world. Now we know everything. It's not even the plot thickens, it's like the plot now exists. Did I touch any of these things? That was a very Metal Gear-esque plot dump. But at least it wasn't an hour long. But yeah, those Jordan 1s are like the first Jordans that I ever had. Hopefully, I know they're not the tumbled leather. Like, I really like the Jordans that have the tumbled leather, but I really like that colorway. Thanks for the host, Retro Gaming Dev. Actually, thinking about it, you know what was funny? So, I really like the shaded backboards, which are like, they might be like one of the rarest Jordan 1s, the orange ones. And, like, very expensive. Like, I like them, but I wouldn't buy them for what people charge for them. And I was working on, what fucking show was it? The Tony Danza Netflix show. The Good Cop. I think that's what it was. And there's a kid on The Good Cop, or like a teenager. So wardrobe dresses them, and this kid's like walking around in shattered backboards that he got from wardrobe, and one of the guys on the crew like figured they were his, so he's talking about sneakers to them, and the kid had no idea that he's walking around in like these like highly coveted Jordan, like one of the most highly coveted Jordan 1s, just walking around and no fucking idea what he's wearing because it came from wardrobe. 3-ball and the 9-ball. Alright, so where is the 9-ball? Oh, okay, so the 3-ball, we got the one from the computer now, and the other one's in the pool. But we gotta drain that pool somehow. And actually, going back to Darren Gray now, I had seen them, hell yeah, thanks to the sub, Retro Gaming Dev. I had seen, I saw them a few months ago. It was like the first time they've been back in the US for a long fucking time. And like normally when they come around, they'll stick mostly to newer stuff, but there's usually at least like a few older songs mixed in. But I guess since this was the first time they were in the US on that album, they played nothing but the new album and one old song. And it was a different old song every night. So it was, they played Saku the night that I saw them, I think. But that was probably the most disappointing set I ever saw for them, just because it was... The new album's good, but all the songs to me are more or less forgettable. And that was all of what they played except for Saku. Now maybe the pool is just different now. I'm using PCSX Rearmed.
You're everything that's gone wrong in this world.
Thanks for the sub, Dirty Sanchez. Am I a fan of Uniform? I don't know Uniform. Do I own a pair of Tims? I had a pair of Tims when I was a kid, but I don't own a pair right now. I was thinking of getting a pair recently. The thing is, like, because I only ever actually owned Tims when I was a kid, I associate them with fucking pain. Because I'm like, Tims are fine if you're an adult, but if you're a child with growing feet, it's like they're comfortable for like a day, and then your feet grow, and they're just miserable again. Alright, so the other ball... Oh, now I can look at it. Next to the sub Carnivola. Oh, I see, because like now I realize I have that like levitating power. Oh, there's a whole ass car in there.
Dr. Pascal?
And he has the pool ball in his hand. How convenient. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Pascal, for neatly having the quest item in your hand. I feel like now that I have the item, I'm going to go in there and it's going to be monkey dudes again. Maybe not. Of course, it moved, because why wouldn't it? It's dark and you can't see very well. See, lots of research material. What an amazing computer. You don't You don't know if the computer's amazing. Maybe it has garbage specs and just is big and has a lot of wires. You're psychic. You should know these things. Huh. Radio. What's going on with that radio? We gotta look at the book first, though. June 9th. Today, Lilia told me for the first time. She gained the power of telepathy 5 years ago after we had written the virus program to her brain. August 20th. I've seen men with black hats lurking around our house. I wonder if Dorothy has found out about the virus program. If so, Rian and Lilia must not remain at the same location. One of them must go somewhere else. August 21st. I spoke with Dr. Steiner and we agreed to move Lilia to a new location. We must not let Dorothy have the virus program. She would surely kill them if she found out. August 23rd. I took Lilia to another vacation. Now I can only pray that Dorothy does not find her. The only way to communicate with her now is through telepathy. This morning I met a strange child near the gate. He was with those men in black hats who I have seen lurking about lately. I sense imminent doom. Here's a key between the diary pages. The shed key.
I'm tired of waiting.
Who are you?
Anime boss battle time.
Why, I'm the Birdman.
Was it you who killed my family?
No, it wasn't me. Nope. It was my little brother. They died while he was rummaging through their minds.
I'm the Birdman.
It must have hurt. Your head must ache too. You'd better tell me how to contact Lilia, or else. Damn you!
Oh, we're gonna have a psychic battle.
You stubborn fool.
I'm the Birdman. Oh. No Birdman to be seen here. He should have did like a call or something. That would have made it. What? Nothing special here. There's a mind-blowingly fantastic radio, and you're telling me there's nothing special? Well, your standards, man. Ah. Oh yeah, Rhode's getting used out of that cum jar emoji. Birdman time. Wait, was that it? Alright, Birdman. The MLP cum jar guy, when I hit 300,000 subscribers, made a post on my subreddit congratulating me, and he had to pick the cum jars that he dug back up, and all the watches and the handwriting, and it was definitely him. And he had mentioned something about a new project, but I haven't heard anything about it since. Birdman's back.
That hurt.
Oh, crazy brain time. Yeah, I guess I gotta... I'm imagining it probably won't affect him. I'm gonna have to heal up. Because if I just explode his head, that's gonna mess up whatever thing I was supposed to do. Imagine if this was like an educational game about autism, the way they had the asthma game and the diabetes game. Yeah, Captain Novolin was the diabetes game, and you had to manage your diabetes throughout the game. Actually, on my channel, very early on, I have a Let's Play of that game and Bronchi Health Hero, which is the asthma game. Alright, well, the shed is locked. Shed key. Let's go. Diabetes. Grubby doll. There's gotta be something in here. Pop it into my neck. What's going on, Fae Rie? Nothing here. I don't understand. Unless it's a thing where I gotta go back and kill him before I can do whatever's going on here. But he seemed to have disappeared in that room. I hope it's not a situation where because it turned out like that, the game becomes unwinnable. I don't think it is. I think I just gotta make him spawn again. What's up, Lowrider? So that's the room he was in. It really doesn't make sense for me to go anywhere now except for the shed. I don't know, maybe if I go around out back or check the check this again. I know. I know. Maybe the dead body in the car got all excited. Guess not. Maybe if I check the swing and stuff that's by the shed again. What's up, Strawberry Bunny? Oh, wow, that's fucking stupid. So I had to check the doll a second time in order to pick it up. Because the first time he said, oh, there's a doll here amongst all the stuff. That's that's one of those annoying things about this game.
Rian, they're looking for me. I'm scared.
Don't worry, I'm coming. I'll get there before they do.
Who's that? Rian?
Yes, it's me, Lilia. I'm sorry.
Does she live in a crack house?
Well.
Rian, what did they do to you?
I don't know, but don't worry, I'll protect you. I must protect you.
She does live in a
Why are
crack
you
house.
crying?
Because she lives in a fucking crack house.
It's just as Papa said. He said you would come for me. And he told me that until then I must continue sending telepathic messages to my doll until I contact you.
How do you got fantastic
Lilia,
psychic
where are
powers and you wind up living like this?
The Babylon Hotel in Michelangelo City.
I'll be there soon.
Hurry, Rian.
That hurt. You better tell me where Lilia is. Your memory's coming back, isn't it?
Birdman.
So, you've been watching me.
Ever since you escaped from the hospital.
Uh-oh, psychic fight.
I think I'm gonna short circuit. I've never enjoyed anything this much.
The Birdman. Oh, his little psychic balls at me, huh? So I just kind of gotta get him out faster. What I'm gonna do is I'll take a healing and I'll use my skip to double up. Oh, actually, oh, come on. You're gonna be off screen shoot me like that? That's bullshit. There might be a second part to this battle, so I don't know that I want to waste my skip yet. Oh, that's so cheap how, like, he'll appear off fucking camera. Oh, I gotta refill. Alright, the tank controls fucked me that time. I might as well take another healing thing, because I have a bunch of them. Yo, that is so fucking cheap. I mean, yeah, there's sound cues, but, like, you still don't know what direction it's coming from half the fucking time. I doubt it's a specific way to beat him. Oh, I got the fucking brain blast. Which will probably be ineffective against him. I'll try the red again. I feel like as soon as I use my skip, it'll be a waste because... like, it doesn't give you time to use a good charge on it, or to, like, avoid it. Fuck it, I'll just use the skips and say, like, I have no more healing shit. It skips a waste because you don't even have time to fucking use it properly. It's not like I definitely didn't press that button. Definitely didn't press it once again. Go switch this bullshit. Oh man, now there's 3 of them? Perfect time to go between those fucking walls, huh? Damn, so we're like not even like part of the way. We ain't even close to done here. Yo, what? This is the cheapest fucking boss battle. What the fuck? Because of the amazing graphics, it's a struggle to even tell what direction you're looking at. Switch this because I have not as much of it. I feel like that pops off slower though. Perfect. Knocks me off the fucking, knocks me right in the perfect place for me to have to fucking get fucked up here. No, you got it. Oh, amazing, amazing. The fucking hit that gets me as soon as I get up, huh? It's gonna be one of those now with multiple guys. What a fucking cheap shit boss battle. And I love how it comes after, like, what I love is games like this that are like, there's barely any fucking combat coming into it, and then all of a sudden you wind up with a boss battle where all of a sudden, like, it's like a million times more challenging than anything else the game threw at you. In a game that control is honestly like fucking garbage. Like, this kind of game is not made for boss fights that are this involved. Gotta love completely unavoidable moves, too. For all we know, the game could just, like, keep on throwing that unavoidable attack at us now. What the fuck is that? Alright, so this guy could spin around you. This guy can spin around you, but you can barely fucking move. Like, what is that? What is that? Oh my god. Now we got the fucking brain blast. Oh, and I have. Oh, okay, I have one more Delmator. Yeah, it's tank controls. Yeah, so even if I run to the corner, that move's unavoidable. And he can, like, spin behind you even if you're not even fucking close. Like, what is that? He just gets a free hit on you occasionally. Multiple, like, depending, all different kinds of moves with free hits. Oh, you can get to the corner with that. Finally! Holy shit. What a garbage fucking boss battle.
Am I gonna die? You better be careful.
Careful of what?
Why, yourself, of course.
Lilia had continually called for me through her ragged old
R.I.P.
doll that was left in
Birdman.
the shed. In her mind was hidden the virus program.
Why would this guy be
for
named
destroying the
Birdman?
insane computer, and in mine, the system for accessing it. My parents are dead, and today I killed a man I had just met. What a nightmare this day has been. The day isn't even over, and I don't know what the future will bring.
That's deep, man. Save that shit. Oh, it's disc 2 time.